BMW's XM was already brutal, but Mansory just strapped a rocket to it, 950 horsepower, 0-100 km/h in 3.4 seconds, a 300 km/h top speed that embarrasses supercars. Yet hidden beneath this $400,000 beast lies a fatal flaw that could crush its owners. Look at this thing. This isn't just a BMW XM anymore, it's a stealth fighter that crash-landed in a luxury car dealership. That carbon black finish? It's not paint, it's a warning. The front grille now screams Mansory louder than a Formula One engine. Those aren't just cooling vents. They're gaping wounds in the bodywork that suck in air like a jet turbine. Each vent is wider than your laptop screen. This carbon fiber hood costs more than most people's annual salary. See these side vents? They're not decorative, they're functional anger outlets for the 950 horsepower rage brewing underneath. Those quad exhausts? Each tip is wider than a coffee mug. The rear spoiler looks like it was ripped off a Le Mans prototype. This thing has more carbon fiber than a Formula One car. 24-inch Mansory wheels wrapped in rubber that costs $2,000 per tire. Behind them, carbon ceramic brakes designed to stop 2.7 tons of fury traveling at Autobahn speeds. Mansory widened the fenders by 80 millimeters. That's not an upgrade. That's a complete body transplant. This SUV is now wider than some sports cars and more aggressive than a caged lion. These carbon vents aren't just for show, but wait until you see the cabin's violent transformation. Step inside, and you're not entering a luxury SUV. You're climbing into a $150,000 leather-wrapped missile command center. The dashboard is drowning in Mansory logos. The steering wheel has more branding than a NASCAR driver's suit. Subtle? Mansory doesn't know the meaning of the word. These seats aren't just upholstered, they're armored in diamond-quilted leather. Each stitch pattern is custom. Each surface is either carbon fiber or premium leather. It's like luxury was put in a blender with racing DNA. Carbon fiber everywhere. Door panels, center console, even the air vent surrounds. This interior has more carbon than the International Space Station. The infotainment system remains BMW's, but everything around it screams Mansory. Custom floor mats that cost more than a smartphone. Door sills that light up with the Mansory logo like a nightclub entrance. Even the rear passengers get the full Mansory treatment. This isn't just an SUV. It's a mobile throne room for automotive royalty. 950 HP sounds insane. The real shock is how it murders its rivals. Under this carbon hood lies the heart of darkness, BMW's 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 hybrid, but Mansory has performed surgery on it. Stock XM, 735 horsepower. Mansory XM, 950 horsepower. That's 215 extra horses through upgraded turbos, high-flow injectors, and a completely retuned ECU. This isn't a modification, it's a resurrection. 1,000 Newton meters of torque. That's enough to tow a yacht while doing burnouts. 0-100 km/h in 3.4 seconds. Faster than a Porsche 911 Turbo S. This 2.7-ton SUV accelerates like physics is just a suggestion. 300 km/h top speed. The Lamborghini Urus Performante. 305 km/h. Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT. 300 km/h. This BMW is literally keeping pace with €250,000 supercars. Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk, 717 HP, destroyed. Aston Martin DBX 707, 707 HP, obliterated. Range Rover Sport SVR, 575 HP, embarrassed. This Mansory doesn't just compete, it dominates. But here's the physics-defying insanity. This SUV weighs 2.7 tons, yet hits 300 km/h. That's like launching a small building at highway speeds. The engineering is borderline supernatural. The exhaust note? It's not a sound, it's automotive violence. Each acceleration feels like controlled explosions happening beneath your feet. But before you mortgage your house, let's talk about the price tag that'll make your wallet weep. $400,000. Let that sink in. That's more than most people's houses. A stock BMW XM starts at $250,000, so Mansory is charging $150,000 for their magic. What do you get for that $150K premium? Carbon fiber that costs more than a Honda Civic. Paint that requires 3 weeks to perfect. Interior leather that comes from cows that lived better lives than most humans. Who buys this? Oil tycoons who laugh at Porsche's subtle Cayenne Turbo GT. Tech billionaires who think Lamborghini Urusas are for peasants. People who use Rolexes as paperweights. Is it practical? You can seat 5 people and still destroy supercars at traffic lights. Perfect for school runs if your kid attends Hogwarts. Will it hold value? Mansory makes 12 of these per year. Exclusivity? Check. Insanity level? Maximum resale value? Ask again in 5 years when collectors are fighting over them. This isn't just an SUV, it's a $400,000 middle finger to automotive sanity. It's what happens when unlimited budget meets unlimited ambition. But there's a dark side to Mansory that no one talks about. Mansory has a reputation. Half the automotive world worships them as carbon fiber gods. The other half calls them garish and over the top. Both sides are right. Here's the fatal flaw I mentioned: reliability rumors. Pushing 950 HP through BMW's hybrid system. Some experts whisper about potential engine longevity issues. Mansory's warranty covers it, but at what cost? The eternal question: Mansory or Brabus? Brabus builds rockets. Mansory builds artwork that happens to go 300 km/h. This XM is pure Mansory. Beautiful, excessive, and completely unnecessary. Instagram influencers call it goals. Automotive purists call it sacrilege. Everyone else just stares in confused admiration. Owning this means explaining yourself at every gas station, drawing crowds at every parking lot, and having strangers constantly ask, "How much did that cost?" Followed by uncomfortable silence. Some say Mansory ruins cars. Others say they perfect them. The truth? They create automotive polarization. And that's exactly the point. The Mansory XM Redline isn't just fast, it's a middle finger to sanity wrapped in carbon fiber and topped with diamond-quilted leather. For the 0% of buyers who crave exclusivity over logic, who want to embarrass Lamborghini owners at country clubs, who need their SUV to match their private jet's aggression level, it's perfect. For everyone else, stick to the stock XM and save $150,000. You'll still destroy traffic lights, just without the Mansory therapy bills. This isn't transportation, it's a $400,000 statement that screams, "I have arrived, and I don't care what you think." Agree this is automotive insanity at its finest? Smash that like button. Subscribe for our upcoming Mansory G-Wagon breakdown. It's even more ridiculous. Comment: worth every euro or tacky overpriced toy. I read every response. Hit that notification bell. Next week, Brabus drops a 900 HP AMG GT that makes this look tame. And if you think this is excessive, wait until you see what Mansory does to Ferraris.